There we are. Very good. Doctor, were you about wrapped up?
I could talk for hours about my history and about my degrees and about my fields of interest, but I feel that would be wasted on a few of you. So I will let the introductions continue.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Nell, you are next.
You may call me Nell. I am an errand girl for a certain shady individual named the Cook. I always have my trusty knife with me, has been very helpful in dealing with certain creatures. And I don't like doing other people's errands, so I'm trying to make my own way.
Very good. Imogen.
Hello. My name is Imogen Cooper. I am a wise woman and I live in the woods. I don't spend too much time in town, and I have some acquaintance with the Wizard's Tower, but decline to stay there.
Fair enough.
I know a good deal about plants, and I like to garden.
Good to know. Good to know. New friend, Cora.
Greetings. My name is Cora. I am a witch of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I have worked with some in the past, dangerous as that may be, and I have been wronged. I will do whatever is necessary to ensure the safety and the goodness of the world. I am unafraid to take more dangerous and extreme measures to accomplish the means that must be met.
Very good to know. Excellent. I'm unsure if we have a Piper Primrose or if that is someone lurking.
Yes, you do. I'm trying to figure out Zoom.
That's all right. While you are doing that, would you care to give us a quick introduction?
Of course. I'm Piper Primrose of the Peacock Primrose Circus, and I've been traveling around and I've been told that this might be a good place to find strange and unusual people to talk to about strange and unusual things.
Well, I would say that you are in the right place. So very good. Let's see. I think that is everyone. Piper, hello. I believe that is everyone. Master Quasimodo should be along shortly.
How do you do that?
It's magic.
High up in the Wizard's Tower, you find Master Quasimodo. He has harnessed the power of the mythical Palantir to aid him from the troubles befalling the land. Not being able to leave this place of learning, he reaches out across time and space to find those who can fight the evils that have been prophesied. Are you one of the saviors he seeks?
My friends! Oh, thank you for coming! I am so sorry! I am so sorry for what I am going to have to tell you. I have all seen your deaths. Not yet. It could possibly be avoided, but I have had to pull you out of time. Now, you have all been in some way connected, for one reason or another, with a notorious gang called the Midnight Crows. Now, who has been gambling? Who has been down to the Merry Pig? A few of you, indeed, a few of you, and some of those who have not are connected because you have some kind of twisting with whoever is taking you to your destination and your death.
Oh dear.
Now, I don't know how you've met them, but you are all embroiled in this. Now, what this means, because I have taken you out of time, is that your normal realm, your normal place is frozen. Things will not be able to move in their normal space, Doctor. Something about you, something glowing about you. Hold your hand up, sir. There! His hand, look! He's been marked! The strange noise I keep hearing. I keep hearing a very strange noise. Who is that? Check yourselves. Check your positions. There is something which is odd. Not just this. But this is bad enough. Now, whoever this is, maybe you can fill me with some more details about what happened when you went to the Midnight Crows, the gambling. There's a young lady. There are a few people I do not recognize. Leanne, beautiful Leanne, what has happened to you? I think you are new to the area, yes?
Yes, quite new. I mean, recent months, maybe. I was desperate for a little coin just to get my farm started, and then, I mean, it was just so appealing, and I'd never had played with dice before in such a way, and so it was just, once you started, it's hard to stop, and now I believe I am forced my hand to stop. So.
Can any of us tell us any more details? It does sound like she had a different experience to yours, perhaps. Tell us, Henrik, Nell, Nell, I think I've got a feeling you have a little bit more information to garner.
Nell and Toflin, perhaps.
Yes. You went to the Crow's Nest, or the Merry Pig? The Merry Pig, was it?
Yes, the Merry Pig.
Did you deal with a man named Forsyth?
Yes, Forsyth.
See, Forsyth's a bit of a sore loser and leads a group called the Midnight Crows. If they lose, they mark you with, for our case, it was a playing card with a crow on it. And we were told that we would eventually pay for our winnings. And we have learned that they may, in fact, be bringing people into Draco Deep Dungeon.
Yes, you are quite correct, and this is where your destiny lies, and I'm afraid your demise also.
Yo.
Now, Draco Deep Dungeon, for those who are new to the area, is a very dangerous network of, tunnels which have been carved over a millennium. Now, these have been seldom explored, and certainly those that enter very rarely come out.
Yes.
Now, we do know that obviously there are many strange creatures that live in these underground dwellings. So we seal them up as soon as we find entrances. I believe there is an entrance that has been found. Henrik or Toflin, can you explain what that might be?
Yeah, we found an entrance when we were winning your box back. We actually found that there was an entrance in the Merry Pig.
Yes, I do feel slightly responsible for your predicament, hence me spending an awful lot of energy. Now, I only managed to grab half of you. The other half I did manage to take a little while ago. Probably about 5 minutes ago in your time.
Ooh.
I cannot tell you what happened to them, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Their fate is sealed, as yours will be too. Now, you have a golden opportunity. Time is frozen, but time does not work in normal ways for those who are wise women, those who are witches, those who are redcaps. You know in your blood that the Fae work differently. Now, for those who are taken to the Fae realm, you will find that the time is immaterial to them. Now, you have an opportunity, possibly, if you know the right people to talk to, is to garner knowledge, gain allies, and possibly skills and magic. Now, this you can possibly get if you know the right people to talk to, if you know the right place to travel to. I can only hold you in this moment in time for maybe an hour, 2 hours tops. So you must hurry. Where would you like to go? Anyone you know who might be able to aid you?
In
What about the library?
I was going to say Professor Wolfenden, perhaps?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but he will be frozen as well, so he won't be able to talk to you in a general way. I tell you what, there might be someone who is more connected to the Fey realm than I, because, I get my knowledge, and Professor Wolfden tends to get it from the Great Library. We are readers, we are storer of knowledge. There are those, like some of the wise and witches here, who have an innate talent, an innate connection with the Fey realm. Now, there are some ladies and men who live and dwell in the Wedding Wood. You may be able to go and get their help.
Let's see, who have we met in the wood? Ursula?
Ursula, she would be a lady to talk to. Now, she may be frozen in time also. But this is for you to work out how to talk to her.
We could simply find a way to...
I'm looking at you, young man. Okay, now you do have expertise, maybe not your necromantic leanings, but think about what other things you can do, maybe things that you have experienced.
Channeling of spirits, or channeling a person who's frozen, or possibly doing something reverse way. I can get a message through to them while they're frozen. Is that what you're implying, Professor?
I'm not implying that at all. I am implying I'd like you to discuss it. Now, if I think you are who I think you are bright enough to come up with a solution.
Right. Let me think. This is frozen in time.
Wait, hold on. If we're frozen, so is there any way that you could contact someone who's already dealt with the Midnight Crows?
Well, they would possibly be frozen too, I believe, is the issue.
Do
But
you
what
have
if they're
any
close to death?
Now, do you have an idea who might have done this to you? You say the Midnight Crows, but is Forsyth a magician?
No, but he does have someone who has that ability working with him.
Can you tell us any more about him and explain possibly to the others who have not met him in person?
Yes, that's fine. Let me get my notes up. So, research I've been doing on the person Forsyth has doing their magic. It's corruption of normal sorcery. Magic, as we've said, is done on the weave of magic, which tends to draw from three realms: Fey, the elements, which is us, and the spiritual realm. They're mixing all three together. And that's bad. They shouldn't mix. I believe chaos magic, possibly.
Indeed. Now, to explain that for you, now, the earth magic, the natural magic, that is not just one form. Of course, you have the elements that would be thrown in there as well. So let's say I have my fire over here, and I wanted to draw the fire element to use for a spell over here. That is very fine. I will channel it, and I will manipulate it and turn it into something else. Now, what is happening here is that when you teleport it, and at the moment you have been taken, it was one type of magic. Now, the reason I cannot stop it is because it is formulating into a different type of magic. It is twisting. It is changing. Now, when you arrive, it will be more of a necromantic style. Now, I do not believe you will be dead, but something is happening to you while you're traveling. Now, this is very hard and difficult to do and very dangerous. It is not something we would ever teach. That is your predicament.
Didn't you all run afoul of Baba Yaga?
Yes, we did. Very early on in our adventures. We were warned by Ursula that we were nowhere near strong enough to take her on. But we have learned of Baba Yaga that she...
Yeah, definitely. That is a very good drawing. Did you do that yourself?
Yes, I'm very bored in the woods, so.
What an extreme talent you have there. Yes, that would be a good explanation. And look off.
Did find that Baba Yaga seems to want to work with the one that we do not speak of. I think we have some new folk here. I will type in that name since we do not speak it.
Ah, you must be talking about the Shadow King.
There it is.
Ah, yeah, please.
Oh, don't say it.
Please do not say the name again. Now, I tell you what, I am going to send you to Ursula. Now, you can travel there, you can talk to her, possibly, but you must raise her. Now, how can you raise her? Now, I do believe you have had a conversation before, and those who are witches will understand this as well. Have you heard of the astral spirit?
Yes.
Well, could you explain it to the others, please?
Henrik, would you like to explain, or should I?
By all means, I've already done some talking. I don't want to hold.
Astral projection is the sending out of one's own energy to be able to manipulate the outside world. It is fairly limited in what one can do, but we have encountered an individual using astral projection before who was able to open and read books, travel, do limited things, but still affect the outside world. So I believe what Master Quasimodo is implying is if we could somehow get Ursula, if we could astral, I'm not sure if we should astral project or if we should get her to astral project.
I mean, she does seem to be such a powerful creature to be able to, maybe she could astral project herself. I don't know if any of our combined magics would even be.
As Quasimodo said, the spirit that changed the elements will be necromantic. So in theory, perhaps I can channel astral project us to her or her to us.
All right.
Accurate, Professor?
Okay, well, I tell you what, I am going to go, and I will see you all a little bit later, and I'll let you discuss that, and then I will send you to the witch.
Yes, good.
Why can't we just bring her close to death, and then Henrik can...
No, Nell.
Nell, do you remember when I
No.
someone close to death the first time? And
That sounds dangerous.
Close to death, I can only channel someone who is dead.
Well, fine.
It was a question. Do you remember what happened to me when I tried to channel Starmore?
Yes.
We knew he was alive and I had a headache for a week.
Yes.
Almost as bad as when I had to channel Duna's brother and had a freaking angry echo.
Headache, death. I mean, I'm willing to have you suffer a headache if we don't die.
Headache is in my brain.
Well...
I like my head intact. I think it's a very good head.
Fine, you do have a fine head.
Laura, if
next time.
If I might ask a question, what is your specialty in magic?
Well, I'd like to say, I do fear that I will be judged. But at the moment,
kill people.
Well, we must take extreme measures at the moment. So I work primarily with the natural elements around me in the woods, but I am not opposed to working with blood.
Huh.
Well,
I work with plants, so blood sounds useful, if a bit unnerving.
One idea that I...
Oh! Apologies.
Must be dinner.
I'm going to get
back to Ursula.
Ready, and if need be, I will try to channel her astral self, or vice versa.
I have a question, actually.
Let us get set here in Ursula's hut, and then
yes.
She is not frozen where we can see her. Good. Cora, did you have anything else to add?
One quick thing. I do think it might be possible to work with our own fates or those of people we encounter using some simple thread magic. So if that does seem to be something we can do, I am prepared with the correct elements to work the thread magic.
Good. That is good to know. Good to know. Doctor, what was your question?
So I've been taking notes on this gibberish that y'all been going on about for the past while now, and what I understand, there are 3 factors that are relevant to this magic. There's the Fae, the Elemental, and the Earth. And from this, one can convert into another, into another, into another. Very cyclical. Now, we have access to the Fae realm, correct?
Yes and no. The Fae realm must be accessed via nexus points on the ley line, places where the realms stack on top of each other, for lack of a better term. We have not yet figured out how to access said nexus point, but that could be something to keep in mind. We were planning to not dispose, but send the Wendigo heart through the nexus back to the Fae realm. So that is something at least are aware.
Wendigo heart?
Yes, yes.
Is it worth, because we've only got 2 hours here, and I'm concerned that the Wendigo heart is obviously frozen in time at the moment. So is it worth Hendrik giving a go what he thinks he can do? Because if I was a gambling person, I'd put that a ley line would be around here.
I mean,
oh, look.
I have
Look.
Whoa.
Someone's not frozen. Look.
Ursula.
Ursula?
She's ghostly.
Right, I'm going to try to actually channel an astral projector to Ursula. So, channel through the bond, through the conversation earlier, through the astral connection, through even the simple fact of that there is cake on the table that I donated earlier. And I channel to the astral self of Ursula.
Speak to her, Henrik.
If others, I will maintain the connection if others can speak. Ursula, I will be the anchor. We are here to you for aid in matters of what we discussed earlier.
Ursula, can you hear us?
I can hear you, my child.
Something very terrible has happened. We are currently literally out of time. Master Quasimore has foreseen our deaths, and we were hoping you might be able to help us.
My dear, I am always here for your help. Ah, how can I help you?
What should I ask?
Do we want to, I don't know, Fae realm? Is that a thing?
It seems to me we should be asking how to avert our deaths.
Yeah, I guess.
Is there a way to change the fate that Master Quasimore saw?
Time is not always structured. Time can be bent, it can be bent, it can be twisted, it can be altered. Our fate is never certain.
I see.
How about information about the Midnight Crow and who we're facing?
We have been marked for death by what Henrik calls a chaos magician, one who weaves the elements of magic together. Do you know of a way to counter this?
No. This has already happened. This spell has been cast, and you are traveling. You cannot change that, but you can change what happens when you arrive. If you gain knowledge, if you gain power, if you gain the help from the Fae, gain allies from the Fae, you have already done one good deed. They may take kindly to you.
We could go to the stone circle. It's not far. That's the closest nexus point. Ursula told me that earlier. We could do double duty and
Drop off the Wendigo heart, right?
Wendigo, and also see if the Fae can help us.
Would the Wendigo heart be a decent offering? As
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
It is not an offering.
No.
No.
Could
You
be-
are returning something that belongs to the Fey realm.
We only wish
Back
to
to the Fey realm. What you do not understand is those in the Fey room are a form of an energy. They can decide what form they wish to take when they come to your home.
We have a name of a Fae whose help we could beseech, do we not? The owl?
Kalia, the protector.
The Winter Queen.
Yes.
They speak her name. She may protect you.
We must provide her with some sort of offering then.
What would make a suitable offering?
I have an amulet of protection from
Serves
her.
another good deed.
I think with what I know of Kaliak, if we make if we allow the Wendigo to return home, perhaps she would look favorably upon us.
Azzy, I wish to look inside your mind. I wish you to tell those of what happened when you were attacked and what you felt in your heart when you had to stop the Wendigo. What you felt, you were the only one, you were the voice who wanted to protect it, where others wished it dead. I will bring back the last images that you saw of the Wendigo, and then you can all decide how to save it and what will be the best action to take.
I'm ready.
Your mind.
There it is.
Tell us what you felt. How did you feel?
I wanted to see the human that it once was. I was scared.
Forget the human. Think of the Fae that took over that human. Think of the original spirit.
I just wanted to return it home. It wanted secrets from us, sins from us. I let my grandmother die. I should have been able to protect her. A wolf broke into our home, and I should have been able to stop it, and I wasn't because I was so scared. I couldn't let that happen again. So I did what we were told to do. I confessed my sin to the Wendigo, and it was frozen. I think perhaps if we, I don't know, explain what happened to the Fae, come to them with only good intentions, I think they will hear us.
is it possible that we must absolve this Wendigo of its sins?
How would we do that?
Lord
Isn't it
knows
like-
I'm just flying by the seat of my pants with y'all.
Ursula is
Yeah. Does a wolf sin?
no.
It does what comes naturally to it.
Yes.
And this Fae This spirit, this Wendigo, was only doing what it needed to do to survive. It was how it was made, but it was not evil. It is in your hands, Azzy. Is it still cold in that box?
Yes.
It is there still then. Now, when you travel, if you can cross over and communicate and travel into the Fey realm, please remember that, like us, the Fey can be corrupt. They can lie. They can trick. But they do not do it with the same evil heart that befalls mankind.
To the stone circle, then?
Sounds good to me.
I think that's prudent.
It sounds like a reasonable plan.
I will agree, and I will take the thread I have been weaving with us.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I shall leave you to consider what you wish to do. My body lies down here sleeping. I shall rejoin. You all have the power to enter your astral bodies too. When you are strong enough, you may be able to control and weave magic in that form.
I'm gonna break the connection now.
Good job, Henrik.
Henrik, are you okay?
How's your head?
Are you going to be all right?
How do you feel?
That was different. Never channeled a person who's still alive.
Look at you, learned a new skill today.
Don't worry, I heard all of that.
Good.
Didn't realise that you've been through, Azzy. You have my sympathies.
Be careful that head swelling doesn't,
make it explode.
Go to your head.
Yeah.
Well then, should we to the stone circle?
Circle sounds good. Return.
Yes. To the stone circle.
All right.
So quick,
I am prepared.
quick arrow points then of what we plan. Stone circle to return the Wendigo because we wish for it to be returned to its natural habitat because it is a creature on instinct. It is not something of ill will born to it for its actions. And we are hopefully to call out to a name that is currently static in my mind, but the one
Talia.
Thank you. As a protector of things within the woods and realms, and possibly hope that we basically, not in a case of offering, but to do a good deed and to gain her and hope that we can possibly gain a talk with her.
Yes.
I'm amazed. Everyone else knows that too, right?
Good. Well, you seem to be at the stone circle. Marvelous. So, what are you going to
do? Jump in.
You're just going to jump in? Are you crazy? I didn't know that there's more things you need to do. You have just had a discussion. Jumping in is not the thing you should do.
Okay, jump in with the Wendigo heart then.
State what our intentions are before going in, perhaps.
Cora, I come to you. As a witch, you obviously know a few things about stone circles. Could you explain what stone circles are for and maybe how you treat them?
Of course, they should be treated reverently. They will be here long after we are gone, and they have been here long before us. Their timelessness must be honored. We also should be, if we wish to end up in the same place and speak to the same Kaliak in the same time and place, as strange as that concept may be, we must be bound together in the circle, whether that is by holding our hands or sealing that our fates are tied and accepting that fact, because indeed, we are bound by our potential foreseen death. Lastly, we should we should most certainly bring an offering to the stone circle itself. That could be a poem, a song, some herbs, perhaps some whiskey.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have noticed we have someone who might be absolutely perfect for one of those. Piper Primrose. I believe you are a performer. Is that right?
Perfect.
Yes, I am.
Well, please tell us how you would impress a stone circle with nothing inside it.
I've never performed for a stone circle before, but it would depend on the stone circle and the feeling that the stone circle would have.
Well, that is true, and of course, now the Fae, as we know, are curious folk. Maybe there's something which could entice them to allow you to enter, again, with an offering that Corey suggested. Ozzy as well, I would perhaps hold on to the Wendigo heart for the moment, until we have someone think we can give it to.
What about a dirty limerick?
Well, you could certainly give that a go. If you want to raise your hands and say, yes, that is a good idea, we want to all hear a dirty limerick. Well, we have two, and maybe one finger from Henrik as well. Okay, right, I believe we shall give that a go. Well, a dirty limerick seems to won the day. Leanne, I think you should close your eyes. Or ears. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I was hoping you knew one.
Well, I'm not the performer. I thought the performer might know a dirty limerick to entertain the Fae.
Well, Piper seems to have disappeared.
If you need it.
Do you have one, Doctor?
Of course.
Well, go right.
What did you do in college?
1 second, Piper appears to have something.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. We might have an encore. Right.
I'll be a plan B, certainly.
Good.
And Piper,
Well, I do lack a dirty limerick. I do know very many. Oh no.
Oh no, what's happened to her?
Tears broken, I think.
Oh goodness me. Well, I'm sure she'll be back in a moment.
I'm sure. Just a bit of static on the Palantir.
Well, I think possibly we will hear. Oh no,
can we hear her?
Yeah, we can see you now. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear and see you.
Yes, we can hear you.
I do have various.
Good Lord, look at this magic. She is indeed. Are you a witch, madam?
I am, in fact.
Ah! Oh, goodness me, that is marvelous, marvelous indeed. Oh, I love it, I love it.
That's wonderful. Oh, what is...
Something's happening to the stone circle.
Oh.
Oh.
What's happening? What's that? Oh, funny stick.
Yes.
Oh, like stick. Do again.
Of course.
Yeah. All right, go on. Hey, look at that way. Oh, it's caught it as well. Hey, all right. Yeah. What do you want?
Good day.
Good day.
Of this stone circle.
Yeah.
Have perhaps a friend to return. This...
Oh!
A Wendigo.
I've never heard of it.
It's from the Americas.
I don't know. What's that?
It's a creature that feeds on human flesh.
Why would that be interesting to me? Well, you want to come in this circle and eat flesh?
No, we were hoping to return the Wendigo.
You want to eat me? You want me to eat you?
I'd rather not, actually.
I don't think anyone needs to eat anyone.
Right, okay. Well, you're not coming in.
Well,
Not
what is it that you
thing.
like?
What do I like?
Yes, what do you like?
I don't know. What have you got?
Dirty limerick?
Dirty limerick.
What?
A dirty limerick?
I don't know what that is. What's a limerick?
A poem? Rhymes?
Doctor?
It's funny?
Rhyming. I don't know what that is either. Like funny though. Like funny. Okay, go on, Ed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
There.
Doctor had one.
Okay. Yes, the doctor had one.
What? The doctor had one. Yeah. Doesn't rhyme. Doesn't rhyme.
It wasn't it yet.
I will present to you a limerick.
All right, then.
To be your own man is the way. To feel like a king every day. Don't be your own queen. Not that it's unclean, but a girl's got a right to a lay.
I don't get it. I don't understand that at all. I know what a king is.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Right.
from childhood.
Speaking of kings and queens, sir, I believe we are interested in speaking with your superiors.
Are they tired or something?
Could
What? My superiors? What do you mean?
could we speak with Kaliak?
What? No. Not really, no. I mean, there's a god. You don't want to be talking to that. Oh, you think I can talk to God? No, I can't do that.
Oh, of
All
course.
I am, I'm a doorkeeper. My name. You haven't even asked my name.
What is your name?
What is your name, sweet
That's
dog?
what you're asking. My name is Hilltop.
Hello, Hilltop.
Hilltop, because
Hilltop.
shut up! Because when I was born, I bounced on my mummy's tummy, and my head looked like a hilltop. So she called me Hilltop.
That's so sweet.
Isn't it a lovely story? Yeah.
As a doorkeeper, could we perhaps try out your fine door that you keep?
No. Why do you want to go in there?
As I say, we are wishing to return someone who belongs on the other side of the door. They're on the wrong side.
Who?
The Wendigo.
There you go again. I don't know what that is.
Well, what if we simply gave you something in exchange for trying your door? You did say that you liked flesh. Do you perhaps like hair?
Hair? I ain't got no hair. I haven't got much use for hair. Look at me. What am I do
You
with
have
hair?
no hair. I could give you some hair.
And eat it? Oh, that's horrible.
Would you like a cake instead?
Oh, yeah, I like cake. I love cake. Yeah, I like cake. Right, you can go in.
How long were you carrying that around, Henrik?
Never underestimate the usefulness of cake.
Moments like this. Absolutely. Right. Henrik, if that's your name, you can come in. Right, what about the rest of you?
I have a protective amulet from Kaliak.
Well, you can give that to me.
Give
You're a
it.
cat?
Hilltop, I have a little ditty that you might enjoy.
Oh, go on in.
Charlie had a pigeon, a pigeon, a pigeon. Charlie had a pigeon that flew. It flew in the morning, it flew in the night. And when it came home, it was covered in Charlie.
Yeah, I like that one. That's brilliant. Oh, yeah, I like pigeons as well. You're going to right to come in, yeah. Right, and the lady with the stick as well, the floaty stick, she can come in. She's very entertaining. Right.
Well,
I'm not sure about the one with the hair at the minute. The hair looks like, got hair in the throat. Right.
I keep ducks and I keep geese, and one of my geese actually laid this giant egg. And
I love eggs.
You love eggs.
I love eggs. Reminds me of mummy.
Oh, well. Well, here, you may have it.
Oh, thanks very much. I love the egg. Right, that's good. Right, what have you got, the man with the glasses? You got a funny thing in your face there.
So
it's a beard. It's a beard, yeah.
Earlier. A limerick that you can use in future interactions with your friends and family. They'll find you impressive.
Right, but not too tricky because I'm not too smart. I don't understand the big words.
That's fair. In smaller terms, I believe we've already made a trade.
So was that it? Oh, that was it? What, the one you said earlier?
Yes, sir.
That was rubbish. I didn't like that. Another one.
I have
another one. You say
funny one.
I have a simple joke for you.
Go on in.
It doesn't have any big words.
All right, good.
Have you heard of a knock knock joke?
No. That was my idea.
Okay, so pretend that you're on one side of a door.
Right.
Like the door
I am on one side of the door, so yes.
Exactly. And someone's trying to get in. And
Yeah.
they knock on your door, right? Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Now, in response, you usually say, who's there, right?
No, I say you're not going in.
Oh, well, see, that we've hit a snag. So in this joke, you have to say who's there when someone says knock, knock.
All right, then.
Okay, so knock, knock.
Yeah.
Now, maybe you can get someone else to assist you from the pub.
Yes, please. Someone.
I can assist.
Okay. Will you be on the other side of the door?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Why is she on the other side of the door?
Oh gosh. Okay. No, hold on. There needs to be two people need to know. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'll do oh. I'm not good at humor. It's the performer.
Right. Anyone else got a joke?
So if I say
Imogen. Imogen. Knock knock.
Who's there?
I didn't hear that.
I couldn't hear that.
No, still can't hear it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Hilltop.
Yes.
Like him.
Hilltop.
You're the most unfunny bunch of people I've ever met in my life.
Let's try this again. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hilltop.
Hilltop who?
Hilltop the Stone Guardian, please let us into the stone circle.
I'm starting to take pity on you now. But I'll tell you what. Since I'm kind of getting fed up with seeing your faces on this side of the door, I'm going to see what they look like on the other side of the door. So you can go in if you want, but be very nice. No weapons. And no spitting. And no littering. All right?
Got it.
So what do I do with this?
Leave it here. We'll get it when we return.
You leave it with me. You go when you return, all right?
Hilltop seems to be trustworthy. He seems sweet.
All right, follow me then. This way.
Who is
come on! Come on! Follow me!
We are. We're coming.
All right?
We're following.
We're following as fast as we can.
It might make you sick, by the way. It makes some people vomit this journey.
Now he tells us.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh. Quite bright that is.
It's rather timey-wimey.
Minutes that I was missing.
Yes.
This feels a lot like that 20 minutes.
Oh, I thought that might be the case, Doctor. Oh, no. Oh.
This is actually kind of like on my side when I was trying to channel Ursula, but in reverse.
Oh, this is what you deal with all the time? Oh.
No, usually when I deal with the dead, it's a lot more black and bony and foggy.
Ugh. Okay. Well, we learned two things. One, the Doctor was probably in the Fae realm. Two, Kaliak is not just a Fae. She is a god.
3, we really need to work on our comic timing and delivery.
Also true, yes. It's a bit difficult when the Palantirs...
Oh, I know.
If I have to use this song again, feel free to join in.
Oh, good. Yes. Very good. Very good.
We can get all of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have told more slices of cake.
We should probably agree on a way we will address the Fae. Oh. Things are happening.
Oh.
Maybe. Oh.
Why I gave the cake away and didn't eat it myself.
Hopefully we encounter someone a little bit more intelligent.
One that appreciates a good limerick.
Yes, it is hard to when you deal with battles of wits. Usually, it's a bit difficult when your opponent is unarmed.
Well, I must say, I actually didn't quite understand your limerick either.
That's fair.
Talking about sex?
No.
What is that?
Oh, oops.
Ozzy, It's Quasimodo here. Now, I'm asking you at the moment. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
You're coming in loud and clear, Master
Okay,
Quasimodo.
what you need to do is decide how you're going to release the Wendigo. Now, you are traveling at the moment. You could always release it now or wait until you get there. It is up to you. It may want to find its own, like releasing a fish into the river.
What do you think, everyone?
I mean,
let it go now.
My concern is that it'll be rather annoyed if we release it when we get there.
Now is probably better than later because we don't want a very angry Wendigo.
True, that's true.
The wild and let it have the freedom it deserves, perhaps.
Yes. Quasimodo, can you hear me?
Yes, dear, I can hear you.
I'm going to release the Wendigo right now.
Okay, good luck. Good luck.
Spirit of the Wendigo within this box. We saved you. We kept our friends from killing you, and we want you to go home. We want you to be free and to live the life you were meant to live. Be gone.
You can feel it melting away from the box. You can feel all the molecules and polymer part disappearing into the ether, down into the stream ahead of you.
Gone.
That's really great. Should I throw up now or when we get there?
Now would be fine.
Yes,
okay.
Better work.
Away from me! Away from me!
Greetings.
Hi.
Hello?
Thank you.
The Wendigo.
My form. One of my forms.
One of your forms?
You saw your realm form. This is the form I wish to take in this realm.
I see. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
Now, it is my time for the exchange. The exchange of gifts, of knowledge, of power. What do you wish that will aid you where you are traveling to?
I want to have knowledge of the Fae.
Discuss amongst you. It is not just you who stands in front of me.
Of course. The Wendigo wishes to know what form of knowledge or power it can exchange with us in return for its safe homecoming.
Right, so what we're needing is anything that can help us avert the fates we apparently are on the path to, us and the others going into the dungeon. So
yes.
Knowledge would be good. Items or abilities are... No, I always hate to say power because Necromancer wanting power is a bit of a, gives people an impression, but we need means to protect those we're going in with. That's my theory.
I would love to go invisible.
All specific, but fair enough.
Although invisible doesn't mean you're not going to die. It just means no one can see your blood.
Ah, but no one can find me if they can't see me.
True.
And therefore no one can prove that you died.
A trapdoor might not care. But it's a
If we are traveling to the Fae realm, would knowledge of working with the Fae be useful?
Possibly.
Might be good.
I'm just thinking that's what we have coming up ahead of our destiny is when we go into the dungeon.
Let me tell you what you might come up against.
Yes.
Now, there are twisted fae that live in the dungeons there are the undead that do not live but move around. There are the magical creatures that you may find in the form of the phoenix, maybe the form of the dragon. Now the twisted fae you may find the goblin kind, the troll kind. You may find demonic creatures there, those that are devoid of soul. There are many things that you may encounter, but what would aid you from me? Might, wisdom, summoning.
Well,
from a scientific perspective, I recommend wisdom.
Mystical perspective, we are once in agreement. Wisdom, but knowledge is always power, in my view. So wisdom, personally, but I'm willing to throw it to everyone else.
If we have a way to contact and maybe continue to work with the Fae, maybe someone could become more of a conduit. I mean, I don't know, because I just want to go invisible, but that idea seems to have been shot down. So
I would be willing to do that. That was something I was aiming for anyway.
Is it worth asking if we can do that? I think it might just be knowledge now.
Knowledge.
Link.
It's
Oh,
three options.
To go. We have a question. Would it be possible for one of our party to become a conduit to the Fey realm?
That is an interesting question. I could give you something for summoning help from this realm. Or are you asking for someone to be more mind of this realm? Are you strong enough to be that conduit?
What type of strength are you referring to?
What type of strength are you referring to, Wendigo?
To have my voice in your head, watching, feeling, and being there within you.
I'm willing to try this if the group thinks it wise.
Form of wisdom that we all seem to be thinking might be our best option, and if you're willing to do it, well.
Or I can give you something that will summon me at another time.
No. I wish to become the conduit to the Fey realm. I would like you to join me. If that is amenable to you, of course.
I wish all agreements from everybody.
Group?
I'm happy to support Azzy in this.
I mean, invisibility is off the table, so this seems like the second best option.
You have my support.
I agree. You have my agreement, though. Keep in mind that our fates at this point are all bound.
I think conduit is classed as summoning, isn't it?
Wisdom.
As opposed to wisdom.
I'm not sure. Wendigo, would you joining with me qualify as wisdom or summoning?
You would have my wisdom when called for.
I see no nays. I believe this is the path we wish to move forward on. Wisdom.
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 You have selected. Now, the exchange. Who will now stay with me here.
Oh.
I'll stay.
What?
Imogen?
I'll stay.
Are you sure?
Why do you wish to stay, Imogen?
If someone needs to stay, I can stay.
I mean, I'd offer up the doctor. He could learn a lot here.
He has already spent time in the Fey realm with my sisters.
Willing to do so?
We'd like to discuss that at some point.
Doctor,
today.
Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Close your eyes. I take you back to the moment. What you are trying to repress. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your vision. From the moment you were taken from your place, from your home, from your tower.
It's very bright. There's sticks, lots of sticks. Tall. There's a lot of 5, 6 people, but they're not people. They're skinny and gray. Big eyes. Big eyes. That can't be. That's not real. That's impossible. But it's so warm, so comfortable. So nice here. I could spend a lifetime here. This is a nice place. But no, this is not real. That's not real. That's just that dog don't hunt. That's just not real. That's and that's all right.
Galicia's children saw you. Their eyes, their owl form. They watch you, Doctor. You are needed. You are wanted. You are part of this world, whether you want to or not.
Oliver.
I have not seen Oliver in quite some time. I do miss that owl.
He has seen you and his brothers and sisters.
Oh. Well, if there's a part I must play, I will play it no matter how begrudgingly. It would be an honor. So, madam, or somewhere in between.
Imogen.
I will take Imogen. She will come with me. Her time will be spent with me.
Imogen, if you can reach me the same way I managed with Ursula, by all means, reach out to me if need be.
She's gone.
Imogen.
I sure wish I got the chance to shake her hand.
Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I could not stop the transfer. There is something here. Something which I believe belongs to you. This. You can call into your head the Wendigo. Gain the knowledge from things that you do not understand. But the transfer is almost complete. I hope that you have got all the knowledge that you need. I do not know whether I will be able to communicate with you once you reach the dungeon. The dungeon is going to be fraught with danger. I will do my best to send myself there or my voice or something, but you do have a way of communicating with at least the Fae. You must work together. I cannot guarantee you'll all be together when you arrive. I hope you are. If you do not see each other again, I am so sorry. I will do my best when you get there to send a vision of who sent you. It may be of some help. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.
Bye, Cosimo.
Goodbye.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You good, Az?
Final assessment.
I feel like my head's been split in two.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around at the moment.
Put your heads together. Maybe you can make one.
Fucker stole my watch.
To the dungeon.
Grabbing my sword.
Oh,
The skulls are concerning.
There he is.
Ah. Oh.
Wait, where's my knife?
He's the one.
Well, that links with the research I've been doing. Crowded in here.
Well,
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had fun.
Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming. Great to see our new people here. Hello, hello.
Oh, that
Hello,
was wonderful.
hello.
Yay!
I don't need those. Okay. But thank you so much. So, thank you, for experiencing one of our shows. So, hope you had fun. And, everyone we do, it kind of develops a bit, I think. We've got a few guys here who've been to quite a few. Meadow, how many have you been to? 3 now? Is that right, or 2?
Let's see. I think it's 3. I went to the gambling one.
Yep.
And then, oh gosh,
The Wendigo one.
The Wendigo one.
Yes, and this
2?
one.
Only 2?
Yeah, 2. Yeah, we've been to 2.
Count this one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We filmed at the same time, didn't we?
trying to take this very tight dress off. Lovely sack there. And the doctor's been away from a little while, so he's had some extra plot thrown in for him.
It's good to have you back.
That's good to be back.
So basically, for those that have just arrived, hello, I'm Ollie.
Hello.
And what we do here is this, and we kind of write it a bit so that you get an input. So there's various things that some plots that we kind of develop. So Katie got the Wendigo heart last time, so we kind of wrote that in, and that wasn't planned. That was all part of it. So, well, it wasn't planned. It was kind of like she wouldn't. No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to put it away and trying to save it. So I kind of wrote that into the story. Again, with the doctor, because he's away, we kind of entwined that in. So the more you come, the more we can write things in for your story, because this is